Being a student athlete here playing on the women's basketball team was a real joy and a highlight. It is one of the most transformational, if not the most transformational experiences I've had. The Buck Cardinal Club, as a student athlete, I understood that there was philanthropic support behind what we did. I didn't fully understand nor appreciate the impact. Now being back as an administrator and seeing what the annual fund does for all 900 of our varsity student athletes, it's unreal to have 10,000 people come together, give of themselves philanthropically to support what we all do here is truly special.
My pride for Stanford is in the connections and the friendships that I've made, just the people. I'm incredibly proud to be a member of the Stanford community.
It was a really special moment last year to be able to look in the stands and see all of our family, our friends, and a huge section of Stanford swimming and diving alums.
The quality of the people that are helping us and to the level of support that we have here, it's I don't know, it's overwhelming to know that that's there. I don't know that there's another team in the entire country that has that kind of support.
So one of the amazing things about being a coach, and I think being a student athlete at Stanford, are the resources and is the sort of system set up to support the student athletes. It's a really tough school academically, and then to put on top of that being an athlete as well, what we try to focus on in the coaching staff is each individual student athlete and sort of creating the best version of them. And what the resources that Stanford provides does, it lets us just do our coaching job. All these resources really help us move forward, so all we have to do is focus on each student athlete and making them better.
Just the support staff and all the work they do behind the scenes makes it so easy for all of us to just focus on the games and not have to worry about anything else. And I think it definitely gives us an advantage in games where we don't have to focus about anything else. It's just 90 minutes, play your game.
My freshman year playing in the Final Four, just seeing that environment in San Antonio, I want to say there were like 35,000 fans. It was ridiculous, but it was a tremendous accomplishment by our university to get to the Final Four and have the opportunity to compete for a national championship. Wearing the Stanford uniform, it's an achievement to attend a university like Stanford and to put on that jersey every single day and go out there and compete hard with my teammates.
The level of support that you receive from the minute you get here, whether it's financially or from a pat on the back or an email or a text, is like no other place I've ever been. Everyone who's has gone to Stanford or played at Stanford or has been a part of Stanford, they feel like they're part of this community and they want to make you feel the same. And I don't know, it just felt home. It felt like home immediately, and it felt like we were going to be given everything we could possibly need to succeed, and that everyone's going to be pulling for us.
In the recruiting process, one of the really amazing things that you get to do as a coach is when you sit down in their home and you look a parent in the eye and you look a young woman in the eye, you're able to confidently tell them that they're about to have a life-changing experience. All of the things that Stanford University and Stanford Athletics, and in particular our Stanford Swimming and Diving program, is going to offer to them is unmatched anywhere else in the country and in the world. And to be able to say that and kind of capture their attention in that moment is really important.
Last year was sort of an amazing year for myself, for the team. We won the national championship in actually all 3 lightweight events. And it was really cool coming into a championship winning program. A little bit scary, but I think what this team does well is they focus on this sort of resilient and long-standing team culture. Right? So all I had to do was sort of come in and help continue that along. And I think the resources at Stanford, the culture of the Stanford student athlete is really ingrained and really apparent in this team, and they do a great job of continuing that.
Many hands and many people can come together to impact a large organization such as Stanford or Stanford Athletics in a really profound way. Those 10,000 individuals who give, the efforts of those people make this place what it is. And the backbone for us and our bread and butter is really the Buck Cardinal Club.
Thank you to all of our Buck Cardinal supporters. We are so appreciative of all that you do for not just our program, but for Stanford Athletics.
Just want to say thank you to the Buck Cardinal Club for all the support that you give us, to give us an opportunity to be the premier athletic department, premier program in the entire country. We couldn't do it without all the support that you have offered.
And from the bottom of my heart, thank you to the Buck Cardinal Club for everything you do for lightweight rowing and for Stanford Athletics. we could never do it without you.
Thank you, Buck Cardinal Club, for supporting me, my brother, my teammates, all of us Stanford athletes. I'm very appreciative to your donations, your time, your energies, and thank you very much.
I want to thank the Stanford Buck Cardinal Club. Thank you for providing, whether it's donations, your time, everything to make my experience at Stanford an enjoyable and memorable one. So thank you.
To all those donors to the Buck Cardinal Club, thank you so much for your support. From someone who benefited from your support a number of years ago to now being back on the administrative side, we absolutely cannot do it without you.